Hey guys, Jed here. I want to show you how to turn mistakes and failures into success in your artwork. And I'm also going to show you how I painted this. It's great seeing outside. So let's jump into it right now. See, here's how it went down. I got on the road. It was a beautiful morning. I was having a lot of fun, but something was wrong with my setup. And I didn't notice that my paint box that holds all of my paint was sitting there teetering on the edge because I didn't have the angle of my easel quite right, and the movement of the easel made the paint box fall down from its place and the paint splattered. And there I was in the middle of filming this lesson, and I had this big mistake on my hands. And the immediate thing that flashed in my mind was, just give up. Okay, so my paint box here just fell down. It just spilled a bunch of paint down here. You can still see how there's a big blob of paint right here. Just now, I don't know what to do with this, but it takes a little bit of perseverance. And I would just encourage you with this. Let's just keep going. We know we're gonna hit an obstacle. Let's keep going and let's make the best out of the situation. I took about 10 minutes to clean up all this stuff, but I forgot to get one big glob of yellow paint that was sitting there. And so as I started to get back into my painting, I thought, well, what am I gonna do with this yellow paint? And here's the key for you, is that mistake, that yellow paint that had fallen down, and there was a whole bunch of it, it was either going to be something that slowed me down, made me discouraged, or this is what you need to know. You can take a mistake and you can turn it into something good. A mistake is an opportunity to travel a new path. So don't stop when you make a mistake. Don't let it discourage you to the point that you give up. Maybe take a break, take a second, but then look for the open door. Look for the possibility that wasn't there before. Look for the direction that might have changed because of that mistake. So I had all this yellow and I didn't know what to do with it. And I thought, shoot, why don't I just use this yellow in my painting? And it actually turned out to really be a good thing. It redirected my painting. It turned it from being what I was going to do was going to be just more natural to what I was seeing in front of me. And it caused me to go in a direction of a very high key sunlit painting with a yellow sky. And though throughout the painting, I did change the sky after the initial yellow was on there, I changed it to blue. But because it had been on there and I liked it, I ended up changing it back later to yellow because it had made an impression on me. And so the path and the journey of painting sometimes is not linear. It's not always straight. But those layers, the redirections of your painting, those times when you feel like you make a mistake, just know that often if you can rework it, if you can rethink it, if you can reimagine and look for the opportunity that is underneath that initial layer that just makes you think it's a mistake, there's something there that might turn it into a greater success than if you'd taken a direct path to the end. And that's the lesson for today for me, is don't give up, just keep moving forward. And I put it on there with a palette knife and kept moving, and I actually liked it. After I put it down, I'm like, oh, I kind of like this yellow, background. I like this. And so anyways, I thought that it turned out okay. Hey, if you enjoyed this, it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and then when you have a chance, come to acrylicuniversity.com, where we would love to encourage you in your creative journey. Until next time, guys, remember this: you are loved and believed in, and happy painting.